So I don't think that I like scooched myself down off the bed, you know what I mean? Like, hi guys, welcome back. So today's today's video is going to be on a scary story. Since I was little, according to my mother, I've had a lot of like experiences with just like seeing things and stuff like that. Kind of creepy. I don't know what I would do if that was my kid. That's like out of a scary movie. But let me start you off with the scenery. This is at the time when I lived at my mom's house. So this was like a few years back. And I didn't actually have a room. It was a room, but it wasn't a room. It was, my dad had put like these really thin walls, like 4 up. I mean, it might as well have been curtains. That's how thin the walls were. I had my bed in there and my little vanity. I didn't have much in there because it was like not much room. And it was kind of creepy because I was like right next to the kitchen and the living room, and it was really dark, and I was kind of out there by myself, and everybody else had their doors closed. And obviously I could close my door, but what good would that do if it was literally paper? So I'm laying there and I'm sleeping, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm dreaming, but I don't think it was a dream because okay, let me just rewind. So I'm laying there, and then I'm not having any dream at all, and then all of a sudden I'm having a dream that a woman who's like pretty ghostly white, she kind of looked like she had like this, like she was glowing, and she had long black hair, and I wasn't really scared, but I could just feel her laying on my chest, and she was like this, like just laying there on me. Like in my dream, my eyes were open, but I was obviously like still seeing everything as if I had just opened my eyes in my bed. So I feel her laying there, and I kind of freak out, and I don't really know what to do. So I'm just kind of laying there, and I was trying to call my mom, but like it was just not happening. In my mind but I wasn't. And then as I'm feeling this lady like laying on my chest, I feel my body getting like pulled. Like I feel someone like grabbing my ankles and pulling me down. And so I'm like hyperventilating in my sleep. Whew. When I tell you, I could have peed my everything, my bed, my underwear, my pants. Like, can things just stay? Where was it? Where was it even at? I think it was there. I have a ghost in here, just so you know, so that's probably what he did. Like, shut up. Anyways, yeah, I feel something tugging at my ankles, and I feel myself getting freaking pulled off of my freaking bed. Then I finally wake up, and I could still feel the pressure of the lady on my chest, and I could still feel someone touching my ankles, and lo and behold, my legs were dangling off the bed. So I don't think that I like scooched myself down off the bed, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as I wake up, can't breathe, can't talk. Oh, another thing I didn't mention is when I was in this nightmare, actually. Before I woke up, right before, I was trying to call my mom because she was in the other room. I was trying to, like, in my dream, I was like, mom, like super loud. But I think that's actually what woke me up, was like I was whispering, but obviously like in my dream I was yelling, but I wasn't. So yeah, I woke up, and I don't know, I felt like an eternity that I couldn't move. So I finally got a hold of my body, got up and like ran to my mom's room, and then I woke her up and I started crying, and I was like, oh my gosh. I just you know, I just had this freaking nightmare dream. I don't know what it was. And then I told her, and, you know, she was kind of like half asleep. So she was like, oh, honey, I'm sorry. But, like, you know, I finally, like woke her up out of her sleep. And she literally had to, like, come in my bed and stay in there with me till I fell asleep again, because that was terrifying. I think that was, like, the worst experience I've ever had in my life. So, yeah. That's the story. There was something else. Oh, yeah. I want to say, like, a couple months ago, this was when our baby was first born. So maybe, like, a month after we brought her home, we were sleeping in our bed, and my husband's on the left side of the bed, and I'm on the other edge, like, on the opening, and then our daughter is, like, right in between us. And then I kept waking up. It felt like every hour, but I mean, who knows? I didn't, like, keep track of the time because I was so tired. But I kept just opening my eyes and then just kind of looking around and then going back to sleep, and then opening my eyes and then, you know, like, looking around and then going back to sleep. I did that like a couple times because it was like, I just noticed it. I was like, that's kind of weird. I did that like a few times. So then the last time I opened my eyes, I swear I saw little kid standing in the corner with his head facing me. I don't know. I'm getting chills. I can't. And this was, like, not even that long ago. I think I just pulled the covers over my head, like, hoping that it was just a terrible, terrible dream. And then, you know, I put the covers back off my face, and then it was gone. But it was just weird. It could have just been that I was so tired from, you know, baby, no sleep, obviously, newborn. But that freaked me out. And then as of lately, my husband's been like, did you move this? And, like, things will be, like, in a certain place. And he's the type of person to really keep track of where he leaves things. And I'm the complete opposite. I, like, throw everything everywhere, and I have no idea where I put it. But he's very good at, like, keeping track of where he puts things. So he's like, babe, I swear I left this right here. And I'm like, I didn't touch it. And he, like, swears that he thinks that I'm, like, playing with him. But I'm like, why would I do that? You do that. I don't do that. Yeah, that's been happening. And then the strangest thing, actually, when I was filming the makeup tutorial right before this video, I have this pillow chilling right here, right? Tell me why. It's only me, my husband, and my daughter here, right? Tell me why I got up to go to the bathroom, and, like, he didn't touch anything over here because, like, he wouldn't. But tell me why I left the pillow over here, and then I come back, and it's over there. And I thought I was losing my mind, but I swear I put it right there. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that it's Casper the Friendly Ghost, because I'm not here for anything else. I don't know. I just feel like anytime I'm anywhere, like, I feel like I can never sleep in the dark. I'm, like, afraid of everywhere I go. So tell me, guys. Tell me, guys. Tell me what you guys think. That's what I was trying to say. Let me know if you guys ever had experiences like this, because I feel like this is, like, not constantly happening to me, but often enough to where I'm just like, okay, what's going on here? I also kept having these dreams about my grandma who had passed long time ago, probably when I was like 12, and I'm like 23 now, so it was a while ago. Yeah, we always had a good relationship growing up, and so after she passed, didn't have any dreams about her or nothing. Then all of a sudden, we moved to this new place in the studio, and all of a sudden I start having these really weird dreams about her. But, like, we're always back in her house, and somehow I end up in her old master bedroom that she had like a bathroom to it and everything. That was her bedroom. And in the dreams, I keep ending up back in her house, but like mostly in her room. Or I'll like, I had this one dream where I like walked to her bathroom, and I think I was like getting ready or something, and she's just chilling in the back, looking really scary, and I'm freaked out. So like, I don't know. My mom's like, maybe she's trying to tell you something, but I'm just like, what would she be trying to tell me? Why is she trying to scare me? But people, I don't know. And then I keep seeing the 3 6s everywhere. Why? Tell me why. I don't know. I freaking see them. I was scrolling on Instagram, and on the comment section it said, oh, it has 666 comments. Okay. And then I think I had bought something from the store, and then I got home, and then on the little barcode, the last 3 numbers, sure enough, there they were. And like the time, yeah, everything, just like everything is just like, I don't know. I haven't seen it for a minute, but it's just really weird. Oh, and then my husband keeps having these really bad dreams. One night he told me something about he saw like a dark figure standing above him. That's nice. So yeah, and then I also have another quick story about my mother. Sorry, this video is all over the place. I'm just trying to like kind of remember as I go. I did make a little list, but I only made a list for like a couple things, and then talking about those things made me remind me of other things that have happened. But quick story. My Nana's house that she used to live in, actually we used to live there for a minute, I think after she passed, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Anyways, we used to live there, me and my family. And one day my mom said that we were all in our rooms, we were sleeping, it was really dark, and mind you, when you're in the kitchen in that place, to the left it's like a little hallway entrance to the master bedroom, and then to the right was just like a really big opening of the living room, and then if you pass the living room, it was like a little tiny hallway with like a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. That's where me and my sisters were, and then my parents were in the master bedroom. So she comes out and she says she was doing whatever she was doing, I don't remember. And then she, out of the corner of her eye, she sees, wait for it, she sees somebody, no, not somebody, a woman looking like she was from way back in the day, with like a long white dress with like like laced, like a lace dress, like a white lace dress, and it was like it came up to her neck like a turtleneck. And she said she just saw someone just floating by her like this, and when she turned, she saw it, and it just kept going. And I'm not really sure if it like disappeared or what, like I don't know her whole side of the story, but she said that like she could not move, she could not scream, and when she finally could, she freaking screamed. And then my dad came out like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then she's like, I saw, like she couldn't move. She was like traumatized. I had also had something happen to me in that house too. I remember I was sitting, okay, it was by myself. So let me paint you where I was. In my Nana's house. And like I said before, me and my family had lived there for like a minute. And there was like a wall, right next to the master bedroom. It was weird. But there was a big wall, and it was a huge mirror. And on the sides, there was 2 like shelves that my Nana had put like china or something, like and then right in front of it was where we ate. So it was like a big dinner table with like a bunch of chairs or whatever, and then to the left was a air conditioner, and then the door, and then it would kind of lead to the living room. So I was sitting in the eating area at my Nana's house, and I think I was like eating like a bowl of cereal or something, and like I wasn't really hungry, and I don't know where everybody else was. I think they had went into the master bedroom for some reason, and the door was closed. And so I'm sitting there, and this is what I get. I started playing with fire, guys. I think I was like, when I tell you I don't know what was going through my head, I really couldn't tell you. Even now, thinking back, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, you ask for these things. I think I was like talking to the air, talking about if anybody's here, make something move or something. And then I think what had happened was, I think the blinds moved, like on my left hand side where the air conditioner was that I told you. The blinds started moving. I lost my mind. I was like, did I just imagine that? I swear that just happened right now. And when I tell you, I went like a little screaming girl to my mom in the room, because it was like right there. So I like freaking got up and just shot right into the room. And I was just like, you know, telling my mom what happened. She comes out. She's like, oh, maybe there was just the window was open or the air was on. The air was off. There was no windows open. Okay, she had checked the living room. She had checked the kitchen. She had checked, because I think it was really cool. So like we didn't have to open the windows or turn the air conditioning on or anything that I remember. No, and nothing fell either. Like there was nothing. There was no explanation. So yeah, that's what I get, to be honest. But yeah, that was terrifying. I can remember it like it was yesterday.